All right, let's get it cracking. What's up, everybody? This is DH Bottega. I'm here with y'all today with this Nintendo Direct. I'm gonna just watch the trailers, let them go. I give my reactions after. I don't know, me and Nintendo. I don't know, man. They be on some stuff, man. So let's see what they got to offer. Let's see what's cracking. I said we'll just play the trailer and then I'll react after the trailer. So let's get this cracking.
Peggy 18.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます小泉です。早速ですが、まずは任天堂スイッチで発売するタイトルをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Alright, let's see what he got to offer for his first game. Might be tight. I have no clue what's going on in this direct. Let's check this out.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Paradise Groove game. Beep.
Rhythm Paradise Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove hits Nintendo Switch July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
ご覧いただいた
Okay. They look pretty tight. Paradise Groove. I never really played those games, but they always look fun, like Patapon and stuff like that. Those always look tight. So yeah, I'm not hating on that. Paradise Groove, they could do that. Now, I'm not gonna lie. The little AI voice sounded super AI. So I hope they kind of did like a person and made that like AI voice sounding. But that sounded super AI, man. Super AI. But yeah, that looked cute. That was pretty fun looking. It looked I don't know, it looked cool, you know what I'm saying? That's not in my wheelhouse, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not hating anybody that play that shit. That looked fun, man. Check that shit out.
リズム天国ミラクルスターズは任天堂スイッチのタイトルですが、もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。ここからは任天堂スイッチ2またはスイッチ2とスイッチの両方で発売するタイトルをご紹介します。ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Wait, so that game was on the Switch? I ain't even realized that. They still selling games on the Switch? I guess that's smart because there's a lot of people out there with the Switch. Okay, so that's kind of smart that they haven't moved on yet. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see what they got cracking.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spellcasting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Naytiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. Two players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Oi.
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, Spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
That's very nice, thank you.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
That's just plain poppycock. That's very nice, thank you.
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music. Like old times, like old times. So, now I'll start the melody on the organ.
That's just plain poppycock.
Heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate. The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Now we're going to have a little music. Like old times, like old times. So, now I'll start the melody on the organ.
ファイアーエンブレムファンシ先行の発売日は9月17日です。通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったご覧のラグザコレクションも発売しますのでお楽しみに。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
That's just plain poppycock.
The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges from tomorrow until September 1st. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
領域展開
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent
That's just plain poppycock.
An entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
We still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game, control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second, and put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Xenoblade3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。今回はその序章をお届けします。
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業で、奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が賄われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。敗れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
新たに始まるゼノブレイドジェネシス。本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or Mii character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートがスイッチ2に登場します。収録スポーツを全てご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目ゆり相撲をプレイしてみたいと思います。
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2,
You'll need this to claim victory.
指相撲よろしくお願いします。はい、指が動いてますね。こういう感じでよろしくお願いします。はい、はい、お、いきなりあ、ブレイクされました。これはよし、お、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし、キュッキュッキュッキュッ。ああ、またブレイクされちゃいました。こうやって押さえ込む。ちょっと軽く汗かいてきましたね。よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って爪が大きくなった感じ。ああ、ちょっと待って、余計なことに。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃったな。
Yeah, I feel like they really got to sell this game because they didn't do this to any other game. They just wanted to show this off again. This would be way cooler without the underhanded Nintendo tactics of not selling this on the Switch 1, which they don't like money, but they always doing this, man. They always doing this, man. I swear, like Nintendo is the one company that can like put you up and then bring you down immediately, bro. Immediately, like especially if you know what goes on in the gaming world every time. But I don't know. Let Nintendo do Nintendo, I guess. That's what the people say. But yeah, it is what it is. This is look. I don't know. I don't think they should have showed this. This look kind of boring. It is what it is, though.
Stop. お、光った。これで、もう弾かれましたね。ああ、やられちゃいました。
And he lost.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートの発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
This is going to be a good game for the Switch, especially if you get on the line with the homies and run through with the homies. Oh, man, yeah, this is going to be a real good game for the Switch. RuneScape is always, like, pretty chill, pretty fun time. But, yeah, if you get on here with the homies and run through with the Switch, this is going to be a great game for the Switch, man. Great game for the Switch, so hopefully this runs good.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
Okay. I know somebody who will want that. For sure. They'd be super hyped if they seen that. So, all right. Yeah, I know people love that Hello Kitty. So, that's cool. Something for them to do. All right, let's check out Fox. He looks pretty clean.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox!
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
That looked good, but why is Star Fox stuck on this infinite loop of playing the same game over and over? They have made making the same Star Fox game since the Super Nintendo. That man has only had one other game, and the only reason they put him in that game is because they were going to cancel the game unless somebody else was prominent in the game and was able to sell it. So that's the only reason Star Fox got put into, what was it, Star Fox Adventures? That was not his game. That was supposed to be something totally different. Nintendo made them put that man in that game. But this man has been, was it Infinite Tsukiyomi? Is that what it's called? He been stuck in a Genjutsu for like the last 30 years, bro. Let this man do a new game. I just hope it's like a new game for him, like something actually new, and they just not remaking Star Fox for the 1,000th time, and this time without a dumb peripheral. Oh, stop. So yeah, hopefully Star Fox can move on with his life, man. He can break free, man. All right, let's see what this says.
Hope resonates within the crystals. Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd.
I mean, the fact that they already make Octopath Traveler, it's kind of smart that they was like, well, let's just make that into a Final Fantasy game. To be real. And to not number it is smart too. To make it like its own Final Fantasy is also smart. But I'm gonna be real, it might be a lot of more people that's like flock to this Final Fantasy more than the newer ones. You know what I'm saying? Other than like 7 and like the remakes of it and stuff like that. I know a lot of people want like just some old school turn-based style type games, man. Honestly, yeah, that stuff's pretty cool, man. That looked pretty tight. Like, I mean, you got Octopath Traveler, you might as well just make You might as well just make it into a Final Fantasy. It's basically a Final Fantasy anyway, so just give it the name, let them do the whole thing all the way through. So that's what's up. That's pretty tight. That actually looked pretty cool. I'm not hating on that.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
I don't know why that made me so happy. That just looked like really cheerful. That looked pretty cool, man. That looked like that definitely brighten up your day if you played that for a minute. For sure, Pikuniku. I never played the first one. I've heard of Pikuniku. And yeah, it was like a 2D game for sure. But okay, now it's like a fully explorable game where you gotta go find quests and help people out and turn into a Legend of Zelda. Okay, that looked fun, man. That looked actually like wholesome. Wholesome as hell. All right, let's keep it going.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
For sure. Shout out Dragon Quest. Shout out the original Pokemon. Shout out to Akira Toriyama. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Dragon Quest games are pretty dope. I want to go play those Dragon Quest Builder games. Those look pretty fun, but I never got to play them. Never got to get around to them. But yeah, those look fun though. But yeah, for sure. Shout out all those people I just said. For sure, for sure.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Yeah, I forget that's like an online game. I think it's kind of like going to be like Night Rain, but on the the Nintendo. I think they announced that before Night Rain even came out. And then it's going to be like Night Rain Bloodborne version, but for the Nintendo. I mean, I guess, man. I don't know. FromSoft don't really be doing it for me. They cool. They cool. You know what I'm saying? I love Dark Souls, though. I love that first Dark Souls. But yeah, they're cool. FromSoft is cool. I mean, it looks like a cutscene. I ain't seen no gameplay, nothing yet. So I can't really make a judgment off that. Can't make a judgment off cutscenes because I don't really know what you got to offer. So let's just see the gameplay. Should be pretty soon. So, and what is the glows based? Oh, on the Switch too. All right, I'm tripping.
いかがでしたか？続いてはお宝ハントに繰り出すあのタイトルの続報です。
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part? You can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
いかがでしたか?
For sure. So again, another game that went from being online to being a single player adventure, which is pretty cool, man. Which is pretty cool. I can't hate the concept. All that stuff you were doing were just to build a single player game. That's cool, man. I love me a single player game. That looks fun. I never really got into Splatoon. I played it maybe once or twice, and it was like the first one. So yeah, I have no expertise on Splatoon at all. But I mean, to be able to go around and do all that ink stuff with the gun, especially if I could like traverse it and stuff like that, that'd be tight. That'd be super tight. So okay, they might got them one. All right, Nintendo, let's see what else you got.
発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、鶴見連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も発売しますのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Okay. I know a lot of people hyped about that. I didn't know Deltarune was still going on, but I know it's just one guy, Scott Cawthorne, I think his name, making it. So yeah, man. Damn, he ain't got no help. I'm surprised he ain't got like a whole studio. He has to have like some type of studio, man, to be putting all this together though. But yeah, yo, that's pretty tight. Deltarune, one day it will be fully released. But I support everything that man doing. That's what's up.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, November 12th.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't really know that's what that game was about. That actually looked pretty cool. Actually looks pretty tight. I heard, well, didn't that win like Game of the Year? Metaphor ReFantazio like last year? That looked pretty cool. I didn't know what that game was about, but that actually looked pretty cool. That looked like a pretty smart idea. Okay, for sure. So they getting that too. That's on the Switch 2. That look like a come up. That like definitely a big come up for sure. All right, let's see what they got next.
Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
That's what's up, Minecraft with the mods on. That's pretty dope. looked pretty cool. It was a barrage of things thrown at me. But yeah, everything looked pretty cool. Metal Gear Solid coming through. Yeah. It seems like the Nintendo Switch is finally caught up to like somewhat of the power of the gaming world. Is at least as like powerful as like a PS4, I'm guessing. Which is, to me, is like enough. Like, they don't really need to get no more better than that, but that's what they're gonna sell you on, man. That's what they're gonna sell you on, man. They're gonna sell you it's super powerful, it's gonna be the best thing ever. But yeah, like it seemed like the Nintendo finally caught up to like the gaming world, finally. Now you can put games on there, Warhammer 40K and stuff. Yeah, it's all down-res and stuff, but man, at least you can play it, man. At least you got games on there now. And that's what, to me, was what Nintendo was always missing was third-party games. Like, it sucked. Like, oh, yeah, you can play your Nintendo games on there, but, man, you can't play that, though. You can't play that. You can't play that. It's got to be specially made for the Switch in order for you to play it. It's got to be specially made for any Nintendo thing in order for you to play it. So, it's good they caught up, and now people can just put games on there. So let's check out this Kingdom Hearts. Look like Kingdom Hearts 1, or maybe it's the portable ones. What is it? Dream Drop Distance and all that. All right, let's check it out.
The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Demo of like a 5-year-old game is crazy. That's insane. Kingdom Hearts 3 probably been out more than 5 years, to be real. Because didn't it come out before the pandemic? I don't know, man. But yeah, that's pretty crazy, though. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I've been kind of over the Kingdom Hearts for a minute. The fact that 3 ended and they wanted to keep going. Man, it's probably like one of the most like demoralizing things of all time. Like getting to the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 and they're like, yeah, just still going. Man, it just whoo-wee. But you know, Kingdom Hearts 1, my favorite one. So the fact that you get to play that portable, tight. Super tight. I wish they do like a graphic remake on that. Make that look like Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. Maybe they'll do that for 1 and 2 one day. They'll do like a full-on remake and make it look like 1 and 2. But I don't want them to change the gameplay for the first game. Keep that gameplay. Just make the graphics better. Do that shit all day. Like, what is it? A remaster then? Not a remake? Yeah, just do a remaster on that. Because I still need that gameplay. But yeah, make the graphics better on that. So everybody can play that, enjoy that, and love that. But yeah, let's see what else they got going on. See what Nintendo got cracking.
この世界の構造は
More Kingdom Hearts.
とても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Yeah!
かがでしたか？
Cool. Like I said, I'm out of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts should have ended maybe after one. Like maybe after two. Like two could have ended, and like the story would have been fine, man. Like I would have not needed anything else. Like the story could have been ended. The story could have been fine, but I'm gonna be real. Like Kingdom Hearts 1, you could have came and went, and that probably would have been. If Kingdom Hearts 1 was just like the only game, that probably would have been one of the greatest games of all time. But the fact that we got like 42 more with like all this story, all this like convoluted shit. But at least now in 4, maybe you can just start fresh and like, I don't know, man, just continue that story you were continuing, but I don't know, yeah, because they got to continue the story, man. The fact that shit was still going it still like blows my mind to this day. Like when I watched the ending to that game, I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Like we're still doing this? I don't know, man. Like I said, the first one was good. Everything else became Triangle Simulator, so yeah, I'm good. I'm okay on that. But hey, man, at least Nintendo Switch getting it. That's all I can say about this whole direct. At least Nintendo Switch is getting it. All right, let's go ahead and end this out. See what they got to close out the show. Hopefully it's something dope. Hopefully it's something that get me hyped. There's been like 2 things that actually get me hyped on here, so hopefully, let's see.
次が最後のタイトルになります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Zelda の伝説
Alright, that's what's up. I'm gonna be real. They had showed that to me on my feed, so that was like probably the only thing that I had seen from this whole direct that like was shown to me, fed to me through my feed. But I didn't play Ocarina of Time. It looks dope. I really didn't get into Legend of Zelda till way later, man. Way later. But Ocarina of Time does look tight. And be able to play the Ocarina and all that, it's pretty dope. I'm just surprised that Nintendo keeps coming out with remakes for Zelda. Like, isn't this like the 3rd remake? Cause didn't they remake A Link to the Past? They remade A Link to the Past. I swear they remade Spirit Tracks. Didn't they remake that too? And then they're remaking Ocarina of Time. It's like, dang, they don't got no more stories for Zelda. They kind of burnt out on that. That's interesting, man. Maybe they're like too intimidated to try to touch a story because they were like, oh, well, it was so open world, and to like break it down. I think people would like a smaller version, you know, like a more condensed, like put together, you know, concentrated version of Zelda. I think hella people will like that, man. But like, make a new one though. Make a new one. Like, that's my only thing. It just feels like they're creatively bankrupt. Like, they have the idea that people want that, but like, they don't want to make a new one, so they're just gonna remake the old one. I don't know, man. They should definitely remade it. They definitely should have made just a new one. Like, if it was like a new Zelda and it looked like that, and you knew it was going to be kind of like Ocarina of Time and what's the other one they got on the N64? The one with Skull Kid or whatever. But yeah. If you knew it was going to be like that and it was like a brand new story and it looked like that, man, you'd be hyped as hell right now. You'd hyped as hell. But I'm pretty sure other people want the Ocarina of Time remade again. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. All right, Nintendo. I don't know. I was kind of expecting to be maybe a little hype. Like, PlayStation kind of got me like a little excited. Xbox got me like really hyped. PC Awards was getting me hyped too, man. But I don't know, man. Nintendo, man. This was like, in my opinion, this was so lukewarm. Like, they had cool games coming out, like Fire Emblem coming out, cool. They gave me some more information on Dragon's Dogma that I didn't have. But other than that, it was just like, yeah, this Nintendo as usual. Business as usual with Nintendo, man. So, it's alright. I'm going to give it a... Shit. Give it like a 3 out of 10 or something like that. Something like that. That was alright. Nintendo. Supreme Nintendo. But yeah, man. Let's let this man finish up and then we'll get up out of here.
時のオカリナが Nintendo Switch 2で蘇ります。詳細については改めてお伝えしますので、しばらくお待ちください。本日の Nintendo Direct は以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
What details, fool? People done played that game for the last 35 years, sped run it. What details do people need to know? That it's going to look nice? What the hell? Just tell us when the game coming out, bruh. They be doing too much. More details. You're going to be able to see the Ocarina in like 4K HD. Yeah, fool. That's what people want. But I don't know, man. That would have been a little more hype if you knew it was going to be like a smaller game like Ocarina, but like, you knew it was a different game. You knew it was something that you haven't played it before. Maybe it could have did like some type of sequel to it, man. Like the Majora's Mask, that's what it's called. It's kind of like on some sequel stuff. They could have did like a sequel, man. They could have came up with like an idea to like bring back the Ocarina and have you use the Ocarina again and make it like a little smaller area. I think it would have been doper if it was like a new game, brand new game, but you know. Nintendo's gonna Nintendo, man. This is my issue with Nintendo, man. It's just too scummy, man. You could just see the shareholders doing stuff. Oh, this game comes out this day. We got all 3 games that were remade. They're already done, but we're gonna scatter them across for the next 3 months, so you can get them one by one. That way you can give us money through this time. Like, come on, man. This is some shareholder BS, bro. Like, stop it, bro. But whatever, Nintendo, y'all do y'all have fun. I'm gonna be over here.